Put it in your eye. It does not belong there. More Apollo Justice. I gotta say, their opening, you know, this thing, is pretty grand. If they did something correct, that's what they did correct. Hold on. Does not matter which one I picked. Okay. Okay. Yoink. Alrighty then, let's check out the records. Records and just doing a little recap, Rooney. This is our client, Walkie Kitaki, and we were enlisted by his fiance, Alita Tiala, and basically he's being accused of murdering this guy, Palomeractis. And last time we wasted, quite literally wasted, an entire flipping court day with this idiot. Yeah, I'm calling you out, Wesley. You were a flipping useless piece of shite. Because the stuff that we found out, I feel like we could have found out some other way. But I don't know. Maybe him being a freaking pervert will somehow come back. But I kind of hope it doesn't. Oh yeah, and we did meet Gladiator Gavin. We now know that he is the younger brother of Gavin. Panty Snatcher? Yeah, the Panty Snatcher basically wasted an entire court day for us, to be fair. And the only freaking thing that we did discover was that he did not actually see what happened. It was a very poor witness. Ooh, 7 stream strike. Nice. A streak. Not strike. Streak. Strike. Ah. Thank you. That's pretty impressive. It's pretty impressive. Alright, let's check the... What evidences we haven't used in the court yet? We haven't used the bowl. We did use the phone. We used both of the panties. I'm really hoping we don't have to use those ever again. We have used this noodle stand. This might still be a thing. We didn't use the gun. We didn't use the gun because there's no fingerprints on it. The knife we didn't use technically. Yeah, we definitely need... Ah! Sorry for the yawn. Definitely need more stuff. Especially finding out who the flip the killer is. Alright, let's question... soon to be bride over here. Are you sure about marrying into a Kitaki family? I'm fine with it, and I love Walkie with all my heart. Aw, that's so sweet! So it doesn't bother you that you'll be a... you know, technically a Yakuza family that... married to a mob. Yeah, that's a way of saying it. I don't think so. My parents aren't against it, of course. Say, where did you and Walkie first meet, anyway? Good question. Ciela doesn't look like the type to have a gangster connection. Oh, we met at my old job, actually. An office romance? I don't know if it was that. She's not very forthcoming with the information about herself, is she? Did Didn't you know that the boss is trying to get out of the business? Really? Mr. Kitaki wants to quit being a gangster? He's trying to transfer his assets into a normal company. He only announced it recently, but out of the blue. I hear there's quite a lot of confusion in the ranks. I wonder if this explains that apron. I can't imagine Walkie going along with that. He's highly motivated, isn't he? That's not the word I would use, but you know. He said, I'll be the next big boss and keep the family alive. I think he's at the age when boys want to make a mark on the world. That's not the way I would have put it. Again, I wouldn't quite say it like that. His father moves in a lot of circles. He's really focused on the profits. The Kitaki family's been making a killing recently. Again, not the way I would have put it. But Walkie says it's not about the money. They have the gangster tradition to uphold. And that's how you know that's a little brat. Ooh, the generation gap. They've even got the ever classic what about the family business thing going. Usually it's the father worried about the tradition. In this case, it's actually vice versa. Can I ask you a question about Walkie? I understand he was operated on by the victim, Dr. Renotus. Apparently, yes. I was in his clinic about half a year ago. He messed up my op-ate. Something bad. And then he just let me go without a word. See you later, bye. So I gotta go in and get another doctor to patch me up again. Yes, it sounded horrible. Walkie has always been fond of fighting, I'm afraid. I'm not sure it qualifies as a fighting when pistols are involved. Mr. Gavin was saying his life might be in danger, wasn't he? No, that can't be right. I'm sure he was just trying to scare us. It's scary to think that a surgeon might make a mistake. But it's even scarier when he tries to hide it. I'd like to know a little more about this operation. Maybe it's time to pay a visit to Renotus clinic. I should be getting home now. Walkie's in your hands, Mr. Justice. Right, leave it to me! Polo, I think you're only making her more nervous. Sorry, new at this, okay? It's alright, I believe in you. Then you would be... well... oh boy. Well, let's start with the... let's go in order. Oh. Absolutely nothing here. Okay. Touche. Touche. Nothing there. Kitaki Mansion. Or does it just want me to... oh well. Kitaki Mansion. Nothing has changed here. Don't see anything different here either. Eh? Nanny. I mean, it just wants me to go to the garage, but... eh? What is it? Huh? Nanny? What the? What is going on? It just go everywhere, but it's not even like giving us any music either. What did he? Oh, finally! Can we finally talk to Walkie and not his dad? June 16th, Detention Center Visitors Room. It looks like Walkie's out of for questioning. Seriously? Come on! What the frick, game? I want to talk to my flipping client! Ish! I feel so off when we don't get to, you know, actually talk with our client. You know, that's usually the first freaking thing you get to do. Ugh. I really need to talk to him. I guess we'll come back later. Excuse me. Yes? The other suspect is all through with the questioning, sir. The other... Oh, you mean the panty snatcher. That is not the person I want to talk. That's the last flipping person I want to talk to. Why would I want to talk to him? Stickler. So they arrested him too. For obvious reasons. Alright, let's have a little chat. Why? Why do we have to have a chat with that ass? Okay. He's a valuable witness. If you say so, Trucy, if you say so. Huh? Please keep this brief, if you would. I'm quite busy. Why are you busy? You're in prison, buddy. Yeah, it's you! Nah. Sup, Strickler. We'd like to have a few words with you. Very well, as long as they're few. Nothing would make me happier, believe me. Strickler, on the night of the murder, you stole... Wait! I can't help but feel that I've been misunderstood. How exactly? Yes, that night I obtained a pair of panties, it's true. However, it was my burning concern to drove me to it, nothing more. You wanted to know the trick to my panties, right? They're here too! Oh, great Trucy, teach me. Eh? I must know the secrets of her panties. Just, please, for the love of God, say magic trick. Just change that one word and you wouldn't sound so disgusting. Please. For our sake. And for my sake, because I have to read this out loud. My very existence hangs in the balance. Please make me your apprentice. Apollo, help. Guards. Guards. Can you give this guy a restraint order as well? I don't know, I think he'd make a great, lovely assistant. Don't say that, Apollo. Okay, bad joke, Apollo. Bad joke, Apollo. Could you relate what you saw the night of the murder to us one more time? Why not? Thought I'd hardly differs from the testimony I gave in court. The defendant was there in the park that night of this, I'm quite certain. He was pointing a pistol or something like that at the victim. That's when I shouted, "Stop, you two! Let's resolve this like gentlemen." At the moment of shot was fired. And this is all true, really. My panties are gone, my innermost heart revealed. What further reason could I possibly have to lie? I can't think of anything he'd want to hide more than panty snatching, true. Hello, doggy. Welcome to the stream. You're having a good Monday. or at the very least a decent one. You haven't missed much. We just continued, and the game still won't let me talk to my flipping client. We are still stuck with, I don't know, Panty Snatcher over here. It sounds like Rocky was at the scene of the crime after all. How I wish I weren't so. I don't think we can examine anything. Can we present stuff? Does that help? Can he tell, like, where he got these? It's a very tiring weekend. Aw, didn't get the rest. Basically, I'm just testing out all the... Oh, man. All the stuff here. Yes, but no. Aw. Yeah, he's absolutely useless. I'm trying to see if I can, like... He's not responding to anything I'm showing to him. Got new dice, though. Nice! What kind of dice? Color... Or... like some special material or something? Up! First thing he actually responded. That's it, the mystery! An unwearable riddle! Actually, they're just a normal pair of panties. What? How is that possible? It just takes practice, that's all. Then you must teach me. You must. Think, if I could produce a pencil and an eraser or a textbook and a lunch. All from a pair of panties, my life would be complete. He's serious, isn't he? Basic multicolor. Nice. Wow, he actually just responded to that one pair of panties. And absolutely nothing else. My guy, my dude, you really were useless. Woohoo! Alrighty then. Face any leads? We don't need to do that yet. I wonder if we this time can... Okay. Clinic has... that clinic has nothing. Does this place have no... Oh, there we go. Oh wait, maybe we can give back the panties. Yeah, she's back. Hey, you two, over here. Us? Yo, little plum, what's up? I think all this gangster is a negative influence on Trucy. I hear you. Retrieve my bloomers. I was just, yeah. Wow, a man speaks clearly and takes credit where it's due. You got the thief, didn't you? Yeah, sorry, I caught him. You're cute when you're nervous, Polly. I'll deal with you later. Not enough about the bloomers. What about my son, Walkie? Walkie, clearly. Yeah, yes, ma'am. This is why I was kinda hoping we could avoid coming back here. 2 sets, purple oil spill and petrol and blue ice snow. Ooh, fancy. Sweetie. Like frost. The later one sounds like a frost dice. He's really everything you'd expect in a boss's son. I'm going to be a gangster, dude. Yeah, the life does have an appeal for that age. particularly for boys. What? Don't look at me like that. He was shot in the turf war about half a year ago. Yes, we heard the story from Walkie. Needed more sets for testing. Oh. But he didn't tell you the whole story. Oh, nope. We basically just got like a smidge of it. Do you wanna tell us that? You know, even if he had a pistol then, he couldn't have shot anyone. What? He acts like he's hard, but he couldn't shoot someone to save his life. I fucking knew it. I knew that kid was all bark and no bite. He just oozes that energy. You know what I mean? I should know. I'm his mom. Her words do have a certain weight to them. Hopefully when this is all taken care of, he and the boss can sort out their differences. The boss? You mean Walkie's father? They didn't seem to be in the best terms, did they? It's true. It's true. One of our pistols is missing. Okay. So well, at the very least, we might know that the pistol belongs to Hitaki family. Or is from there. So the murder weapon was from this mansion? Kinda figured, given the difficulty of obtaining a gun these days. None of the ranks in their files have access. Only the boss, myself, and Walkie could have taken it. I see. I'm sure the cops will continue dropping all over the mansion because of this case. Maybe this is a sign that it's time for a change. He doesn't seem too concerned, at least. Yeah. Well, yeah, Walkie's fiance. They're getting married next month, correct? I suppose. She's been staying over lately. You don't look too happy about that, little plump. How'd you guess? Even I could tell that. Could you tell us more about her? Walkie brought her home one day. Says he wants to tie the knot. Wait, just like that? Just one day showed up and was like, "Yep, this is the woman I want to marry." Okay. Jumping the gun there a little bit. I can see why. She's so pretty. Oh, she's pretty enough, but you know. Huh? Nah, it's probably just me being suspicious, staying in this business too long. And you start to only see darkness in people. You get a nose for it. Nose for people, nose for trouble. I wonder what that problem is. It's like a gangster-only version of female intuition. The boss may act tough, but the boy means the world to him. But Walkie seems, well... It seems like he's against his father's position. It's to be expected. We're in a bit of a transition now. Trying to cut out our ties to the shadier side of the street and do more of an up and up. Walkie isn't too enthusiastic about the change, it's true. But why the change? Is the gangster thing just not paying the bills? Oh, it pays! But we need a lot of money right now. Clean money, that is. I see. Something must be up. You'll see things the way the boss sees them someday. Alright, wait. We could give the panties back. There you go. About these. Hey, my bloomers! Thanks for that, I owe you one. I thought you might like them back, so... Oh, no, no, no. Why don't you keep them as a souvenir? No, be good, ma'am. Do you want the back? Please take the back, please. I could use those in my magic panty act. I'll pull ships and pieces of godfathers out of them. Great, now your props are going from bland to dangerous. Never mind. Does she know about the knife? Can you tell me if this knife belongs to Walkie? Oh, that's his knife, all right. Bought it for him for his birthday. Oh, that's a pretty hardcore present. What? I've gotten a knife from my dad. I has it in my desk. Martin. Martini, is it? Not talking out of my ass right now, please. Yeah, Martini, since 1928, Finland. The black leather sheet. Yeah. What a noise. But to be fair, that might just be a Finnish thing. Oh yeah, how many of you guys do have either just a, you know, a knife for the sake of having one, or a work knife? Because I have the Martini knife is it's a present. I don't really use it, but I do have a knife for actual work uses. Except fun fact, at the current job that I have, I'm not allowed to use a knife. Surprisingly. It's actually would be very useful tool to have, but yeah, not allowed. Not allowed. And it's like, huh, that sucks. Well, just gotta, you know, use the tools that you can find, I guess. Yeah. I remember him falling asleep with a clutching in his arms. Oh, I know that feeling. I'll bet he was just as happy as I was with my plastic spaghetti. Plastic spaghetti. God dang it. Alright. Should we show her something else too? Okay, you know what? I'ma just do the thing where I just shove everything. See what sticks. This mirror we found from the hit and run car, huh? It's funny how it all ties together like this. You chase after hit and run and end up on Walkie's attorney. Of course, you'll find the real killer soon, won't you? I hope so. Nothing on that. Nothing on that. Most likely nothing on that. Nothing on that. Nothing on that. We already showed the knife. Little card says nothing. We showed the bloomers. He wants us to keep them for some weird reason. What about this gun? So this pistol belongs to the Kitaki family, is that correct? It's one of the pieces we keep around. That is, we used to keep around. They're all gone now. Oh? Police came yesterday and took everything. Everything but my broom. Most likely they didn't check the broom. Don't you think you should have given them that too? You're kidding! I can't clean up very well without a broom. True. Even if it does have a hidden knife in it. Or blade. Or whatever. So that's kind of all. I suppose she's just confirmed that the knife indeed belongs to Walkie, and the gun was from this mansion. Which is not much, but it is something. Alright. Now at Eldoon's house. Hey, it's Mr. Eldoon! Oh, Eldoon! What's wrong? So, you found my stand. That's why I'm here. Oh, thanks to you. Thank you. Oh. But now it's a crime scene and they won't let me have it back. That's also why I'm here. I got no other place to go. I see. Well, that part is not our fault. How can a noodle stand be a crime scene? That's what I don't get. Juicy doll. Giving him death, he's after my neck, I'll tell you. Bah. Can't even cook a honest noodle. He? Even in death? You mean the victim, Dr. Renotus? I'll tell ya. It's enough to drop a man to make his soup even saltier. Remind me to never eat his noodles when he's in a bad mood. That stand for generations it serves up the very best noodles us as loons could make. Traditional noodles and salty broth. It's more than a stand, it's a history, I tell ya. Watch what you say or it might become true. It's a great story, Mr. Eldoon. A single stand passed down from generations to generation. Of course, to be honest, I didn't plan on doing it. Oh, that's right. You said something about that. Hello, Tikeri. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good Monday. Or at the very least, a decent one. What's this? About your rebelling against the Pops, was it? Good memory, Truce doll. I was a go-getter back in my day. Until my friend next door butted in. In the end, I was left with nothing but this dusty old stand to earn my fortune. Mr. Eldoon, I don't mean to pry. But what exactly did you do before you became a chef? Ah, let old noodles lie. That's what I say. I'm starting to get an idea of what he did anyway. He stole my dreams and left me with nothing but noodles. And now I don't even have that. Is he a doctor? Mr. Eldoon, if I might ask, what exactly happened between you and a Maractus clinic? Eh? I couldn't help but sense enmity there. Enmity? I hate him. Or I hate it. Him acting like he smells like roses when he's rolling in the mud. Excuse me? He's the only doctor at the clinic, you know? Pretty impressive, eh? I'll tell you the secret to his success. The mob. You mean the Kitaki family? They're always having one of them turf wars or whatnot. Always an injury or two that needs fixing, but Actus saw a chance for some business. Well, he started giving the Kitaki family a good deal. A deal? Every fifth operation for free. He stole the idea from my pops. One free bowl of noodles a week, he used to say. Can a doctor just decide to do that? What about the insurance companies? Oh, no doubt it's illegal. But it's got him in good with the family. Pretty soon he was getting all the business in town. Leaving me here in the dark. Up in my neck in soupy noodles. I think I figured out Mr. Eldoon's former occupation. Can't hurt to ask, Apollo. Mr. Eldoon, or should I say Dr. Eldoon. Figured it out, did ya? That's right, I was a doctor. A surgeon until a year before last. Eh? Alright. Somehow, this chap over here used to be a surgeon. Raise your hand whoever actually believes that. would you let this guy be a doctor slash surgeon responsible of your well-being? I'm gonna be real with you guys. I don't not trusting as much here. So, Mr. Renotus was your rival? Like those onions they put in the soap broth. Yeah, kind of. You take a spoon, you'll drink some broth, those onions will find their way in there. People who like them, why, that's just fine. For people who hate them, I hate onions, I am. Always sneaking in from the side, getting in the way of good tasting spoonful. Well, that's what he was, an onion. Onion boy, that's what I call him. So you weren't exactly friends. Huh! Me. His pal, Renotus. Ever since preschool, we were getting in each other's face. No matter what I did, sure enough, he'd come following along. And he'd do it better than me. Just blows right past without so much as a howdy. I see. That's right. I was a surgeon long before he was, you know. Then that no-good onion boy comes along. Well, Trucy, looks like we found ourselves a new suspect. Don't say that. Hey, I'm just thinking out loud. I was actually thinking the same with Apollo here. Dude has a actual motive. He has a motive, but like, I don't think he did it, but he has a motive, you know? Thanks to him, I was forced to trade in my scalper for a ladder. Sorry, pal. Didn't mean to weigh you down with an old man's ramblings. No, it's fine. By the way, of apology, you ever get yourself in a spot of trouble, you drop by. Huh? You're investigating Renotus, aren't you? Yeah? Well, you want to know about a doctor, you ask a doctor. That's all I'm saying. Thank you for the hydration, Kiesel. You just think of me if you need something. Juicy doll. Right. Thanks, Mr. Eldude. And the ooh-ees ah-ees. I guess the times spent listening to him complaining wasn't entirely wasted. I guess we do the same thing here. Pretty sure he's not gonna say jack shite about any of this, other than probably the stand. Okay. Alrighty then. How do we go to the clinic exactly? We can go into the garage, but that's not... Oh. Wow, we just had to step to the side here. Okay. Well, we got to check out this clinic, that's for sure. Yeah, what about the guards? No harm asking. Excuse me. Hey, if you two from yesterday. Same officer that was standing out by the park yesterday. Your business is over in the park, isn't it? The clinic's off limits. It's not involved. But... That part of off limits, do you not understand? Show me proof that the clinic is connected to the incident in the park or beat it. No harm in asking. No gain either. No point in sticking around here, I guess. So in other words, we are lacking something that can prove the connection. What do you mean lacking? We literally, the victim is from the clinic. Feels kind of weird if we couldn't go there, but okay. Alright, still nothing at the hospital. Nothing at the hospital. What about the detention center? Oh, there we go. Please be Walkie this time, and not his dad. I was hoping to meet with my client. Oh, Walkie-talkie just finished question. I'll bring him out. Freaking finally! Okay, Trucials. Great, finally! Alrighty then. Eh? You sup, my little imposter? Eh! What did you call me? Nizam, it's you! Sorry, G. Thought you were later. My little imposter sure is a strange nickname. It's a clink tank. You wouldn't understand. Did I say imposter? I meant poster, like poster girl, alright? If you're not going to drop a part of that, I'd not drop poster and just call her a girl. Cause she's so much more than that. She's like an angel, a fallen angel. So, what can I do for you? You don't look so chipper today, Walkie. What about your, heart condition, maybe? Oh yeah, he learned about the whole dealio that, it's a bit of a ticking time bomb. And he would need a proper surgery. Get that bullet removed. Man, I ain't trying to hear that. Man fights to protect that, what's valuable to him, you know? What I'm saying? I'm my fallen angel. Hey, you gotta go get Alita for me. You're my lawyer, aren't you? Liar, not a gopher. Alright, you idiot. Let's talk. I hear you're be married next month? Straight up, we poured the Dividol 40 out of the scoop. Alida, Snapple cakes. Oh, she's so fine. I think he's smitten with her in her own weird way. I was wondering, how did you two meet? I asked Tiala, but she was very vague. Oh, well man, if she wouldn't tell you, I'd best hold my tongue. You feel me? What? Man, what's past is past. He knows that. Okay, so perhaps Tiala might have some nasty background then. When I'm with Alita, I feel like there's things worth protecting out there. You feel me? And my Alita, she's down with all the way. So both of them are mum about their past. Okay. Do you think you could tell us about what happened, you and Pile Meractus? There's something you should know. We Kitakis are having what you might call a feud with the Rivals family. So about 6 months back, I go into Rivals turf, packing a knife, right? And? You were shot. Oldest thing I ever seen. One shot to the heart, but my homies went too late. It's a miracle I've lived. It's already considered one of the 7 wonders in Kitaki family, you know that. We were taken to the Meractus clinic then. You should have seen their faces when they wheeled me in. You can't just let the boss's son die, you know. I'd hate to have seen the doctor be in the doctor's shoes. Because the Kitaki is scary enough when he's not angry. But the bullet that hit you, it was never removed. And still threatening his life. That doctor, he did it on purpose. The rivals paid him off, I'm sure of it. I need to hear more about the night of the murder, that's much is clear. Life in the family is a G thing. It's about being a man. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, I'm not up to my G thing. I'm not even sure what G thing is. But my old man, he's gone soft. He says the old rival gang days are over. He just wants to make money. Isn't that a good thing? Man, there ain't no soul in him making money. Better to live fast and die young. What's zizzle? Until I run the yard, then everyone knows what time it is. That's right, OG time all the time. Represent. Apollo, why does he keep talking about old guys? I don't think that's what OG means, Trucy. Oh boy. Well, let's start, oops. Let's start presenting stuff and hopefully he'll respond to something. Doesn't say anything about that. Doesn't say anything about that. He might say something about his knife. Eventually.
I'm gonna have a candy.
Ow. About these weapons, the pistol and the knife. They belong to the family. I snuck them out that night. So the killer, Mr. Stickler, says he saw the night. That night was... I guess it was me. I was there after all. I finished.
Yo, Walkie. You think you could tell us exactly what happened that night?
You don't beat around the bush, do you? I like your style, shorty. What about the gun? Oh, it just triggers the same. So in that case, it didn't matter which one we show. The night of the crime. Actually, there's a question I've been wanting to ask you for a while now. That is, did you do it? Did you shoot him? I don't know. Eh? What do you mean you don't know? The heck, boy? Answer the question! The day of that checkup, when I found out about the bullet by my heart. Been meaning to ask a thing. Ask away. I borrowed a gun from a family stash. Figured I'd give that doctor a taste of his own bad medicine. Uh-oh, I don't like where this is going. But you were carrying a knife, weren't you? Oh, that? Yeah, well, never can be too careful, I say.
What do the buckets mean to you? They are everywhere.
It's the free buckets. How do I explain it? It's the... Have you guys ever received the free bucket? Like IRL. Have you ever received a free bucket?
It's a surprisingly nice feeling. Yeah.
Plus, I guess buckets are just... I don't know. It feels very Finnish, too. When you think about it. It's the whole joke about free buckets. But at the core, it's actually pretty nice present. When you think about it, it's a very useful present. Doesn't matter what size it is. Like small bucket, middle bucket, big bucket. Is it made of metal? Is it made of plastic? Or wood? Heck, buckets are nice. I mean, we would wait for them in a line if they are free. Sure. Yeah, exactly. What is it that is so fascinating? It's just a bucket. Yet we would wait for it. Wait to get one. And feel really awesome when we receive it. Isn't it odd? It's kind of fascinating when you think about it. Yeah, I just think buckets are neat. Yeah. Plus, I haven't noticed anyone ever complaining if they receive a free bucket. And it so there's that. I always find it funny whenever we raid and it's a bucket raid. We're basically saying free buckets and people are like, "Yay!" Oh, that's nice. It always gets like a nice response too. Be too careful. So I'm on the way to the clinic, right? I'm gonna run into him in the park, and he's dragging this noodle stand behind him.
Wait, you didn't put him up to that. Like, you know, in the movies. If you value your life, you'll pull that stand.
Shorty, you're more whack than I am. And that's saying something.
But I was serious.
The thing is, I don't remember what happened next all that well. What the fudge do you mean you don't remember? Miksi on aukko muistissa? Poika, pitääkö ravistella? But the way I see it, if there wasn't anyone else there that night, then I guess it probably was me who did him in. You know what I'm saying? You don't just accidentally do someone in. I mean, there are accidental murders that have happened. I don't know if they can be called murders anymore at that point. It's more of an accident, but like... Dude.
Man.
We don't have anything else. And he's not responding to anything else. And again, kinda didn't really learn anything else other than he claims that he doesn't remember properly whether he was the one who killed Renotus or not. I still say he didn't. But it is also very sus that we don't know jack shit about Alita or the way those two met. And they both just decided to keep it hush-hush. So that makes me believe that Alita's past might be a... Here's my... Like, this is a very, very loose theory right now, but I'm guessing Alita also mayhaps belonged into a mob or a gang or something. Mayhaps. Maybe a rival gang? Even? Or something like that, because they keep saying past is in the past. Kind of thing. I don't know. I'm just gonna try to see if we can find whatever the heck we can do next. We need evidence that lets us into the practice clinic.
Look at the crowd over by the park.
Probably people trying to get a glimpse of the crime scene.
But why are those girls screaming? I think I just heard one of them saying, oh my god, it's him.
Oh. Well, that's a familiar... I mean, I don't know if it's a familiar bike, but I can pretty much guess whose bike that is. Wait, that motorcycle... hello, Clavier. If it isn't her forehead. I kinda don't like that that's our nickname now. Seriously. Why? What's up with the nicknames? I guess Apollo just doesn't, you know, have any kind of aura around him. People giving him odd nicknames, not really respecting him. Also, thinking he's a child, even though he's a grown-ass dude. Okay. Prosecutor Gavin. Some fans found me on my way out. Just my luck. Yeah, I'm not screaming. Imagine screaming fangirls noises. No, thus the screams. The album just came out, you know. Try waving to them. They love it. Okay. They're so excited. It doesn't matter who waves to them, see? It is a bit surreal.
So you were here investigating?
And it was my way home when my hog gave up the ghost. Your hog? My motorcycle won't start. Clogged exhaust pipe.
Too bad. It looks like such a nice bike too. Hard to believe that it could break just from that.
It's my fault. I think I was just using the wrong oil. Cars, motorbikes, they're all the same. Off the exhaust and they won't run. Machines, tell me you share my angst her forehead. I ride a bicycle, actually. In my event, I'm off to the shop to get her fixed. The detective in charge of the scene isn't fond of me in any case. The detective? You mean the one in the lab coat? Yeah, she's in a foul mood too. Be gentle. Auf Wiedersehen, baby. Okay, bye. You left your bike. Never mind, you didn't left the bike. And the forecast for the parks today, gloomy skies.
Well, nothing to do but to head in. Let's hit the park, Apollo.
Roger.
Ooh, is Emma here?
Does something about the scene look different to you? Sure does.
The bull tarps are gone. Maybe that's it?
Yeah, I think you're right. Look over there.
Oh, it's the detective. He seems to be apologizing reverently.
To the trash can? He's under a lot of stress. The investigation's probably not going so well. Hey! You there! If you're going to talk about someone behind their back, do it more quietly, please. Sorry. Detective Sky, hello.
You seem gloomy as ever. This is miserable. Miserable. I just got a new kid and I can't get the stuff to work.
And everyone all smiles for the Glimmer's shop. Glimmer's... does he mean Prosecutor Gavin? More to the point, doesn't she mean glamorous? When he walks, his shiny chains catch the sun and glimmers in my eyes. It's distracting. Aha. Speaking of distracting, I guess I just have to accept the fact that I lack talent. Looks like she's trying out some sort of new forensic technique. Detective Sky, you know Mr. Wright, correct?
How do you know my daddy? I want details.
Well, he helped me out a long time ago. You might say he saved me. Wasn't she saying something about getting involved in an incident? I can't stand it when things are vague, especially in case. I went to study to become a forensic scientist in Europe. But you're a detective now. Well, I failed the test. But you know, rank and title don't matter. What matters is inside your heart.
I've always thought that too.
And my heart is full of science. That's why I bought this kit through mail order.
And I'm going to test it here before the forensic team arrives.
You sure that's okay? Why can't you test it after they're done? I won't lie, I'm not fond of the man. Those glamorous types always rub me the wrong way. Glamorous, right.
The prosecutor should be cool with wit and furrowed brow.
Less glamorous and more shimmerous, you know? Not actually, I don't, but forget. Well, that's that. What happened 7 years... That's what happened 7 years ago. Prosecutor Gavin was the one who stripped Mr. Wright of his attorney badge. What? Wait, really? He was the one?
You mean we didn't know?
I thought you were one of his boys. I'm neither a boy nor one of his, but let's see what she has to say. What exactly happened 7 years ago? Yeah, which Gavin? Was it really that Gavin just now, or the brother? I never actually heard the details. Then investigate. It's better you learn it for yourself anyway. Truly didn't like that. You mind me asking exactly what you've been doing? Squatting down on the ground like that?
Oh, you wanna know, do you?
Well, I splurged a new toy. You splurged? You mean it wasn't police issue? What is it? I see a roller and glue.
This is a footprint analysis kit.
Footprint?
It was raining in the night of the murder, which means that footprints were left.
Oh, does that have anything to do with those blue tarps?
Right, the ground was muddy, so I had to protect it as it was that night.
Everyone know exactly where someone was standing? Like your bandy-snatching student witness, for instance.
Huh. So with that kit...
Right. What? Wanna try the stuff out? You sure? I mean, we're sorta off on opposing teams and all.
Psha, you're friends.
And to tell the truth, I'm not so good at doing this. Guess I'm a little clumsy. I could use your help.
Oh, I'm good at stuff like this. I used to make magic bunnies out of paper mache.
Okay. Footprint analysis, huh? Oh, should I give it a go? Sure. Okay, I'll give it a go. That's the spirit.
Right, allow me to explain. One moment. She's reading the instructions for her kit.
Again! Should we really be messing with the potential evidence on the ground there, Sky? Emma? God dang it. Pretty sure your older sister would be literally rolling her eyes by now. Why does this not fill me with confidence?
First, we have to pick the footprint, or in this case, shoe print we want to analyze.
Speak.
I've taken the liberty of marking all those footprints in the park. Well, which shoe prints should we start with? If we're going to verify the defendant's account, there's the place to start.
I guess we're here.
Shoe prints prepared to be examined. Oh, this is exciting. Right, here goes. First, pour the plaster in the print until it's full.
We tried.
I was supposed to do that.
Ooh. Okay.
Not bad. You're handier with that than you look.
What's that supposed to mean? Can't pour freaking liquid?
On to the next step.
Dry the...
Dry the plaster until it turns white. Right.
Okay.
Whee! There, give it a shot.
Up.
Boom!
What's up with all these mini games? Wait, it's not done yet. No! No! It's not hardened yet. There's a spot there left. Emma! For the love of God, let me try it properly. Dang it! Aw, man. Okay, fine, I guess okay.
Yes, that's a good one. Next to ink. Ready for the next step?
Okay. Okay. Blush, 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 blush. This game hates me. It doesn't want me to do it properly. Dang it.
Right, now the moment we've been waiting for. Let's take our print.
Ready? Here goes. Flip. Looks like it had like probably gum on the shoe.
Let's see if we get a match.
Hockey? Yeah. Definite swalkies. Yum yum. Sorry, eating. I thought that analysis was gonna take longer. I just wanted to eat a candy. Yum yum.
So the sewer prince belongs to Walkie-Talkie after all. He was in the park in the night of the crime. Wow, I almost can see the signs at work.
Don't you love it?
Ah, nothing feels better.
He's definitely way more into this than I am.
Just let me know if you want to do more stuff. I'll be here solving the case with science.
Hey, but I like the fact that Sky is, like, Emma here is willing to, like, actually assist us and help us. You guys remember how long it took for Gumshoe to actually help us? I mean, he accidentally, like, slipped info because he was a bit of a dummy, but, like, Emma over here literally like, you wanna do science with me? You wanna do science? We kind of sort of learning stuff, and she also acknowledging like, bah, whatever. As long as we get to do cool science stuff, it's cool. It's nice. Can we analyze the other two footprints? I want to check both of these. Let's start with the green ones. Oh. Ah, it's fine. Yeah, it was fine. Most likely this guy's shoe. Yep. But who is the third person? These shoe prints belongs to Wesley Strickler. This confirms his testimony, the final version of it at least. Now we know about that. Now we know where the panty snatcher was standing. Yep. And now the last one. Wow, lipsuili. Wow, there's barely any print there. Or at least I can't see it yet. Wow. Almost like a flat shoe. Like a slipper? Oh. That's a funny shoe print. Is that even a shoe? Oh, it is strange. So smooth. Except for the part with the leaf. I can say without even looking that this print doesn't match any of the prints of our list. Did it accidentally have a leaf in there? Eh? Mystery print.
This print is far too smooth to be from a regular shoe. This shoe print is some kind of tough, that's certain. Still, if you have to wonder what it's doing here, it's right next to L2's noodle stand. It does make one wonder. Hey, you. Yes? Why are you so quiet all of a sudden? You wouldn't happen to have something in mind? Something that might have left the mystery shoe print? This mystery shoe print does remind me of something. It does? Eh? Oh? I don't think we have, though. I don't think we have anything. In all honesty. Yeah, alright, over. So we need to find something to present here. Gotta remember that then. Something that has a leaf. Well, this kind of sucks. We haven't found anything new. Absolutely zip zero, nada new stuff. Sucks. Oh, finally, the clinic says something. Up, Phoenix. Ah, the prodigal attorney returns. Welcome, Apollo. I heard you did well in the trial today. Here to discuss something? I could use a little diversion. What did this guy say? You wanna know something, you have to investigate it yourself. Mr. Wright, tell me what happened 7 years ago, please. BRB gotta be quick grocery store run with the father. Okay. I want to know. I need to know. You certainly didn't waste any time getting into that point. Please, Phoenix, tell us, and don't beat around the bush. 7 years ago, I was standing in a courtroom on behalf of a client. The case involved the death of a certain magnificent genius. I'd be surprised if you hadn't heard about it. It was all over the news, I remember that. You were up against prosecutor Gavin, weren't you? Yes, he was only 17 old at the time. 17 old? That's still high school. He took the bar exam abroad in Europe. They're progressive over there, you know. I was defeated by a 17-year-old newcomer. In my shame, I left the practice forever. That sounds stupid. That's all. That's all? How could that be all? What do you mean? What about what they were saying on the news about forged evidence? Is it that you forged evidence that had your attorney badge stripped from you? Tell me, how does it feel? How does it feel to stand here before Phoenix Wright, the forging attorney himself? How does it feel? I don't want to believe it's true. But what about what happened in my first trial? I don't see you jumping on to my defense on this one. Maybe I did forge evidence. Maybe I didn't. It doesn't really matter now, does it? But I'm not an attorney anymore. That's the only truth you need to know. Mr. Wright.
Looks like he doesn't want to talk about the accusations of forgery for now. Could it be one of those situations that no one actually believed him and he basically decided to be like, go with the wind, I guess. Roll with it. I don't know. Well, I'm gonna start presenting stuff and hopefully he'll respond to something. Ah, so that's what you led to the guilty party. Yes, thanks to you ripping the mirror off the car, I was able to deduct it. You make a good point, Apollo. In fact, it could be said that I'm to thank for finding the criminal. Think what you want, Mr. Wright. Knock yourself out. Oh, we found these too. They're juicies. Oh, thanks, Apollo. But I have to admit, as a father, I wonder... why are you still carrying my daughter's panties around in your pocket? Ah, don't teach me to show off my evidence to Mr. Wright. Because she hasn't taken them back yet. Most likely. Or she thinks it's funnier when I'm still holding them. He really doesn't help us. Done. Nothing. Alright, Phoenix, you were of no use. Okay, that is kind of sad. Ah. We now check this thing. Yes, the flipping slippers, but that for some stupid reason we couldn't just pick them up also. See? Now for some reason we were able to pick them up. Okay. So we finally got something new. What is it? Slippers for patients at the Renotus clinic we found in front of Kitaki Mansion. And I bet this is the evidence that we'll need to use to get inside. Gonna check. Okay. That's some dirty ass footprint over there. Print? How would the finger... oh, you mean a toe print. Good call, Apollo. I bet we can analyze this in a regular print.
This could be a vital piece of evidence.
True. Yay! This is the only minigame that lets me do this whole freaking thing. Yeah. I think it's enough powder. Is it enough powder? I think it needs a little bit more powder. Yes, the smidge. Yes, the smidge more. Yes, the smidge more. Yes, the smidge more. Wait, Tom. Wait, boss. Why? Now close here. Hey, let Apollo come, you mother fudger. Let me do that. Hello, Ozzy. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good Monday. Well, at the very least, a decent one. I misclick out of the freaking thing and it basically said that, oh, you didn't want to do that. Fine. Man. Alright. Oof. Toe print. Hey, it worked. That looks like a big toe, maybe. Oh, I feel like a case solved already. Well, next, we have to match the print, right? But how? The detective didn't give us a list of toe prints, Apollo. Good point. Maybe we should ask her. Get some expert advice. Guess so. Well, might as well go ask her. People Park, Emma! Hubble! Ah, the slippers. That's quite a clear print there. A toe print? Too bad we don't have those toes in it. Know whose toes it is. Well, there's a way to finding out, of course. There is? What? I'll need a sample of some toe prints off another shoe, for instance. Alright, so if the prints match, you'll show the same person who wore it. Both. Do I have another shoe worn by the same person? No. I don't think we do. We only have the slippers. We don't have any other shoes. Dang. Oh. But maybe with these slippers, we'll be able to get inside. No, I'm not showing it to you. I was trying to show it to the freaking bail dude at the front of this shop. Percent it. Dang it. Nothing in the garage. Alright, so we have the slippers, but now we need something. Bet he's not gonna say jack shite about the slippers. Yep. Phoenix, you are not very helpful, buddy. He's not gonna say anything about the slippers either. Yep. Absolutely nothing. Yeah, I could, haven't saved in a while. The only thing we've found is a Their slippers. We know there's a print. Toe print in the slippers. Happen to be any finger, like, footprints? Hmm. No clues here. Hmm. Wait, hold on. Maybe the Mr. Print... See, she wants to show evidence here, and we do have the slippers, so... Hey, did I not press the freaking... These are clearly the slippers, though. Aren't they? I'm crazy. Oh, because I didn't flip them over. Because I was literally like... Usually slippers don't have much of a pattern going on, so... I guess we had to examine them first. Also paint. Okay. Now we have that extra info. There you go. I was like, there has to be the slippers. What was wrong? And I was like, oh, because I didn't freaking examine them first. I just deducted it already before the obvious leaf thing. Well, I think it's these slippers, actually. Slippers? What would the slippers be doing out here? But look at the bottom, see? It's covered with paint. Except for... See right here? Hey, that spot is shaped like a leaf. What if a leaf was stuck in the bottom and came off when the slipper stepped in the paint? Makes sense, doesn't it? Wait, something's written on them. The Renotus clinic. Exactly, the victim's clinic. Wait, that means... that someone from the clinic was involved? Why is she just standing there eating? Detective Sky, I have a favor to ask. Huh? What? Can you get us access into the Renotus clinic? The police won't let us in. They said the murder and the clinics are not connected.
And it's off limits until we prove that they are. Which is really stupid because considering the person who got murdered is literally the Maractus clinic owner, and of course that already makes the clinic in a way involved place. I think those cops are just being dicks. I should be able to do something for you, yes. Eh? Really? Well, you did my work for me here with the shoe prints. Seems like I should return a favor. Thank you, Detective Sky. Here, show this to the police officers on duty. Thank you. Allows clinic access to this magician and the attorney, Prosecutor Gavin's. What a... Aha! That's funny. Right, Maractus Clinic, here comes justice. Alright, that's funny. She was like, I ain't writing my name on that. Just in case. Hi, Ma. That's funny. Ah, it's you two again. Well, oh. When you will learn. Come me however you want. You're not getting in today. I wouldn't be so sure if we were you. Look at what we have. What's this? Detective Sky. Yesterday I was a prosecutor, Gavin. Today's Detective Sky. Who are you two, really? Now he's suspicious again. Well, you got the orders. I gotta let you in. Have fun. Thanks, Mr. Officer. Let's hit it, Apollo. Freaking finally. New place. Ibas more... What the heck? Please give. That... Please give. That's a lot of bowls and a pot. Huh. June 16, Maractus Clinic, reception. Kind of an at-home sort of place, isn't it? This place has connections to the murder in the park. I'm sure of it. The police guy out front wasn't so sure. Well, we don't ask him. Beyond it being where the victim lived, it's like the police team's gone home for the day. There might be some clues lying around. Let's get crackling, Apollo. Who's the... Well, first of all, the obvious. There's a single pair of sandals here. Wait, why would there be sandals here? Unless they belong to one of the patients. Or maybe the visitor that's come to see Dr. Maractus. You'd think they'd use his house entrance instead of a clinic entrance in this case. And if this patient or visitor isn't still here, might they live without their shoes? Better take a closer look at these just in case. Yoink! Alright, let's take a closer look. They have fingerprints too. Oh boy, oh boy. You guys think that it's the same fingerprints as the slippers do be having? Alright. Let's get a freaking print, shall we? Oh. Oh, looky that! It looks really familiar, doesn't it? Yep.
They have the same print. Woman's sandals found in Maractus Clinic foyer. Big toe print found on left sandal. Okay. What's up with the noodle bowls? I think we know who stole the freaking noodle stand. I think it was Dr. Maractus.
Look at these bowls.
They're from Eldune's Noodles. They're Mr. Salty.
Then I think we figured out something.
I think we have. These are some fancy outfits. Oh, you mean what Trucy's wearing? I mean, she is wearing her show outfit, I think. I think her outfit looks pretty normal if she just ditches the, you know, the hat and the cape, and probably then she pretty much looks quite normal-ish for this world's outfit standards.
Mr. Eldon must do takeouts.
No. Not exactly what I was thinking.
All the bowls have been washed clean.
I think I found our first clue, Trucy. Look how pot. Apparently no clues then. The clinic's reception desk. No one's here, of course. There's a small sign on the counter. Please pay your bills. Remember, we're the ones holding the scalpel. Brutal, but effective.
These must be the slippers from the patients at the clinic.
The same pair we found, of course.
Look, a single pair is missing. From the rack there, too. And ours have paint on the bottom. Which means they were taken out of here the night of the murder.
Right. Paint's from the hit and run, after all. But what were the pair of clinic slippers doing in the trash can? And what were they doing at the scene of the hit and run? Good questions.
Look, this door says doctor's office.
Think this is the victim's private office?
It's not locked.
Too bad. Huh? Why too bad?
I like opening locks.
It's kind of a hobby of mine. You can open locks, Trucy? Interesting. Let's hope that comes up at some point and proves to be useful. If she claims that she can actually do that.
Like those little bike clocks. Don't even bother putting them on then when I'm around.
That's probably not a hobby you want to tell too many people about. Thump. Huh?
Apollo, that sound. It came from behind this door.
Someone's in there? Let's check it out, Trucy. A break-in? They left through that window.
Wait, Apollo! You're too late to catch them now.
It must be her experience as a panty snatcher chaser talking. Well, we should tell the police.
Let's check the room out first, Apollo. If we call the police now, we'll lose our chance.
You're right. She's better at this than me.
Well, one thing's for certain. This clinic and our murder case are looking pretty related now.
Sure thing, and also, what's up with the creepy ass... whatever the heck's going on back there? Well, different papers are scattered around the room.
Wow, what a mess! This is worse than Daddy's room. The burglar must have left in a hurry.
Even the cup at the desk where here is lying on the side. Huh? The juice that spilled out of the cup. It's dry.
So the messy one wasn't our burglar just now.
Someone knocked this cup over a while ago and left it. Eh? Alright. Wasn't the burglar. Why is the lamp on the floor?
Kind of an expensive looking lamp, isn't it? Hey, the bulb's broken.
Broken? Didn't you mean burned out?
No, our car burglar must have dropped it. Cat burglar.
But why is it standing up on the floor like that then?
Hey, look at the cord.
There's a red slot on the part of the cord. But you think that's blood?
Hello, Tooth. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good Monday. Or at the very least, decent one. It's a little bright for blood. Almost pinkish.
Something definitely says a lot about this lamp, that's for sure. Well, we got a lamp. Found in the Renotus cleaner's office with a broken bulb and a red stain on the cord.
Eh? Let's take a closer look at the lamp.
Yep, does have a broken... bulb's broken. Check out that. This cord runs the lamp and has a red stain on it. No wonder I left the stain.
Wait, I know. Maybe it was the left by the red marker.
Like they were trying to write their name and slipped? Why would anyone write their name on a lamp cord?
I used to write my name on magic ropes.
Don't see anything else. Now. Okay. Let's keep examining. The spotted plant has seen better days. That doesn't make sense either.
What doesn't?
Normally, burglars are looking for valuables, right?
That's true. That's what I would do if I were a burglar.
Why would you look under a potted plant?
Maybe they were looking for a key to the safe.
I've heard people putting their house's keys under plants with the keys to the safe.
Then maybe the burglar was looking for house keys?
He's getting nowhere. Yeah, what the heck are these things? Oh, what are those? The wall is covered in beakers. Oops.
Something's moving inside that one. You look, Apollo.
Hey, look yourself. You can't. Oh. It's a goldfish. Huh.
Wow, they're all fish. So many kinds.
Fish? Oh. So in all of those beakers, they're fish. Huh. I thought they were something else. Over the time, this had a sick sense of humor.
Quite a cute little safe.
Looks like a 4-digit lock. Oh, they punctured 7-9.
I'm sorry, enter the 2 numbers, Apollo.
7-9. Wait, do you think...
That burglar just now was trying to open it.
I wonder what's inside this safe.
There's any way we can figure out the last 2 numbers.
Well, we know the first 2 are 7 and 9.
Maybe there's something in the court records?
Okay, no numbers here.
And
the lamp had numbers on it? No. That would have been kind of cool if the lamp had, like, maybe a pattern or something. Doesn't. This checkup results. Nothing. I don't think we have that yet. Not yet, at least. Fuck it, I will just go try everything. Wait, I know. Wait. We have the fingerprint powder. I wonder if this game is that smart. Let's see. Way to figure out the last two digits. Not like that. Have I? Blah, wrong button. Take that! When you press the buttons, you have to touch them. With your finger, right? It would leave a print. When you open a safe, you don't press any other buttons, but the right ones, right? If we can find the buttons with the fingerprints, we'll have the safe code. Not bad, Apollo. Let's clock the machine. Alright, so it's 2 and 5. Look, you can see oily finger residues there clearly. 7 and 9. So glove marks. The burglar must have been wearing gloves. There are like some fingerprints, but yeah. Might not be able to identify the burglar, but we can open the safe. Can give it a shot. Try that. Code incorrect. Okay. 7, 9, 5, 2. Ah. Whoa. That's a bullet, isn't it? It opened. First of all, this looks like a medical chart. There's an X-ray in here with an X-ray. Can't make heads or tails of it. I can't read the charts either. It's all medical speak. The names are easy enough to read. Look, by patient, it says walkie-talkie. So this is Walkie, our client's chart, huh? Why would this one chart be here in the safe? Let's see, the physician's signature says Palmeractus. Eh? What is it, Apollo? Look here, there it says who filled the chart. Let's see. Nurse Alita Tiala. Hey. Could it be that is how they met? It was when Walkie was shot And Alita was the nurse. Alita Tiala is Woki's fiance. Never mind that, is a name doing here? How should I know? Though I guess it means she's on the staff at this clinic. Which means those shoes most likely belonged to her. Not that she neglected to mention this before now. Sure she had her reasons. Alita Tiala worked at the Meraktis clinic. And she had access to Woki Kitaki's medical chart. I'd be very interested to find out what the chart says. Who could help us disciple it? I mean, we know a doctor. First, I want to check the other stuff. What's up with the bullet? This looks like a bullet hole. You can still see the bullets sticking out of it. Why is it in the middle of a safe? Hey, the bullet came out. The tip is all squashed. Not surprising given that it was fired into a metal safe. This bullet's got a story behind it, that's for sure. Evidence! I think that's all there is to the safe. Alrighty then. The windows are ajar. That must have been how the burglar escaped. I wonder who it was. Maybe it was just a burglar who wanted to pick there. Yeah, but there's a patrol car sitting outside. If I were a burglar, I'd come back the next day at least. I'd give it a month myself. Whoever broke in obviously needed a break-in today. Double checking if I'm missing something. Don't think so. Unless there's anything about these. I feel like that's all there is to this place. Well... basically now we have the footprints be figured out, and Eldoon can help us most likely with the papers, but now he's not here, so of course that's a thing. Let us get back to Emma. I know that face. That's the face of someone who's made a discovery. Hey, how'd you know? You can't fool someone trained in the ways of science. Well, she have us analyzed face prints. Let's ask Detective Sky help, Apollo. Yeah. We now just like present the shoes. These sandals. That's quite clear print there. A toe print? Yeah, we can match these now probably. Well, it's starting to look like, look like the fiancé might have something to do with this case. Take that! How do we know it's 7-9? Could be that the burglar was trying to brute force it and started from 9999. True. True. Or it was a person who actually knew the code, but, you know, heard our talking in the hallway and was like, oh shit, gotta run, when they heard that we were about to come into the office. So they didn't have the time to actually open the case and get whatever they were wanting to get from there.
print on these is nice and clear too. That makes our job easy. Can you analyze it for us?
Of course. Hang on. Thank you, Emma.
Bingo.
Gosh, I'm good. Hey, we were the ones who found the prints.
A perfect match. The same person for these sandals and these slippers.
I was afraid of that.
All you have to do is find out who these sandals belong to.
They belong to Alita, most likely.
Or do you already know?
I can't say not yet. Well, that's one big step closer to the truth. Oh, Apollo, seriously?
Well, now we are
pretty darn sure those two prints. Now we just gotta check in with the Eldoon.
Check in with Eldoon.
I want to check these. Okay, well, Walkie Talkie, 19. Physician Pal, Metaractus. Nurse, Alita Tiala. Bullet lodged near heart. And look at anything else. What about dish?
All mushed.
Yeah. Somehow we would have to get a hold of Eldoon now. But I'm guessing the game wants us to figure something else out first.
Alright, we're back at the detention center and it's responding.
Don't cry, Angel. Daddy's back. Daddy's back. Oh, hi, it's you again. You always have to announce your entrance like that. Oh, man, man. I'm all in a funk and it's his fault. One can only assume that his father tried to teach him a lesson and failed, clearly. You two got your work cut out for you straight up. Because I don't care if they lock me up, I'm ready to go. Someday I wonder why I do what I do. Hey man, you won't see me bugging about 1 or 2 guilty charges.
But what if you're found guilty of murder?
Hey, it's all experience, you feel me, shorty? Like a badge of honor. They don't give the death penalty, do they?
You didn't really do it, did you?
Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. If I've learned one thing today, is that silence speaks louder than words. Man, my old man is whack. Disappointing, that's what I is.
I heard he wants to leave the mob.
Over my dead body? I spent my life trying to keep it real. Being an OG and it never stopped down. Now my old man wants to go soft. Fine, let him. Just leave me out of it. Day I get out of this clink, that's the day Alita and I start a next generation Kitaki family. Please don't talk as though it assumes that you're going to jail for my sake. Oh boy. We found some records. Oh, what's that? Some kind of X-ray? Wait. That's right, Walkie. It's yours. Hey, look, I don't smoke or nothing. I'll live long, right?
I don't think he gets it, Apollo.
Take a closer look. Here in particular. Whereas it says nurse, it's signed Alita Tiala. Huh? You lawyers do your homework.
So you met Miss Tiala when you...
Yeah, I met her at the clinic. So, could you tell us a little bit about the circumstances you were meeting? Fine, I'll tell you. I only meant if you want to know that bad.
Thank you.
About half a year ago, I was shot during a turf war with another family. I was ready to die, sure. They came in and got me, hauled me off the docks.
From Actors Clinic.
That's where I met her. The fallen angel. You mean Alita Tiala? He was scared of me at first, turns out. You know what they say, the big guy always gets the ladies. Right.
I has returned. Welcome back. We have actually found some stuff. We now have slippers and sandals, and they bear the same print. And most likely belong to Alita. We have a lamp that has a red spot in the cord. Don't know what the red spot is. Red stain. Don't know if it's blood or paint or whatever. The lamp, the bulb is broken in the lamp as a detail. We have Wookie's X-ray thingamajig. And it says that Alita was his nurse. So we now know Alita was a nurse. And we opened a safe that had actually these Wookiee shards, but we also found a bullet inside the case as well, all squashed on the case's wall. And we finally have like a something going on, and he's about to tell us more about him and Alita. He was done with that clinic anyhow. I was like, I'll take you on, woman. Straight gangster style, is what she said. What did she say?
Come on, give us some thought. She said it's real quiet, like on the down low now, what I'm saying. I'll live if you'll marry me. So that was the proposal? You know it. An oath of love, right there in the hospital room.
Now that is suspicious as fudge. Isn't it, guys? You mean to tell me that they met at the hospital about a half a year ago, and that right then and there also proposed? Yeah, I'm starting to lean towards the fact that Alita might be the killer. Mayhaps. Just saying. Not sure yet, but very heavily starting to lean towards that. Just like that, the OP was done and we were out here. See you later, bye. About that OP. Yeah, didn't go so well after all, did it? I don't know about the report. I know it's still in me. This health checkup was the boss's idea, you said? Yeah, can imagine. What's the point of living healthy when you're a G, you know what I'm saying? But didn't you learn about the bullet at the checkup? Yeah, that's when I knew the doctor had to pay. Figured I could get the cap pulled after I got my revenge. And hey, I was still living large now, aren't I? Incidentally, had you ever had a health checkup before? Nah, my old man suddenly gets this idea that we all gotta get checkups. Cause he's getting old. Older, I mean. Let's try presenting other stuff. Do you
He doesn't. Doesn't say anything about the lamp. Does he recognize the shoes? Lucky, you don't happen to recognize these, do you? Hey, sure I do. I was the one who bought them for her. I knew it was Alita's.
Miss Tiala.
Yeah, birthday present. You got a medal, a feet, man. So cute, man.
Oh, so these sandals are hers.
Yeah, kinda had a feeling. What's up with the funky wipes? Ay. You don't wanna know. Ah, Nikki got updated. Alitas. Yeah. Okay. Guessing we can leave here now. He confirmed those shoes belong to Alita, and we now know those prints are also ours. And aha, now Eldun is probably back, and we can show the X-ray, and he can do the whole medical talk to us.
Mr. Eldun, we're here looking all over for you.
Oh, what's the matter, Choosy Doll?
Apollo, show him what we found. Nothing like an expert advice.
I suppose he is a doctor still. Mr. Eldun, is everything okay? I'm so happy. I just thought my doctor days were gone for good. Mr. Eldun. Okay, calm down. Calm down, buddy. Calm down, buddy. I need to check this. Could you take a look at this? A medical chart. Hey, you shouldn't go around, mate, taking these from clinics.
Why the sudden silence, Mr. Eldun?
What's going on here?
That's what we want to know. The chart belongs to my client. He's on a trial on a suspicions of murder.
Oh, trial? This is crazy. Can't put him on a trial. He's APD. What APD stands for? All but dead. He's knocking on the bearer's gate and someone's about to answer. Oh, shit.
Can you tell us why?
Wow. Oh, hey. Serious doctor time. Well, permit me to speak as a surgeon. Listen up good now, son. No way, it's like he's a completely different person. Okay, well, according to this chart, this, walkie-talkie feller not doing so well. He's got a bullet right up beside his heart. That's right. Yeah, but the chart talks about the post-op. In other words, the operation's already finished. But you can still see that bullet stuck in there. Why would it still be there after the operation to remove it? Well, about the only reason I can think of is that the tricky to operate on.
What?
That bullet snug as a bug there next to the aorta, which is connected to the heart. Heck, that scalp of metal just surrounded by blood vessels. Kind of a miracle. 2 millimeters to the other side of there. Is some serious bleeding out in there. Not something your average dog is eager to fiddle with.
You mean...
Wow, so it really was a miracle that boy is alive still. It took a miracle to get that bullet stuck. There it is. I'd take more than a miracle to take it out. I'll take a magician.
I'm only up to making rabbits disappear. I haven't learned the bullets yet.
Of course, with the heart pumping and lungs working, that bullet on the move. I'd given another half a year tops. But Walkie's operation was already half a year ago. That's why I'm saying you're out of time. This kid should have been at the trial. He should be on an operating table.
Great. Just fucking fantastic. How could Dr. Maractus do such a terrible thing? How could he just leave that bullet in there?
I got a pretty good idea of how he felt. An emergency operation. He's got the kid's chest open on the table. Then he finds that bullet. That's despair right there, choose it all. All despair.
Despair?
About the only thing he could do is to sew the boy back up. He wasn't exactly in a situation to go admitting he couldn't take it out.
Kitakis.
You bet. This kid's their only son, I hear. So he skips the operation and Walkie's back on the street living his life. Of course, it's only a matter of time before his heart hemorrhages and he drops cold.
How awful.
And which doctor would they take him to? Renotus. He's got enough ties to them. He could probably cover up the truth on what happened.
It's just horrible. He left Walkie to die.
There's a darkness in this world, choose it all, waiting hungrily. Compared to it, these gang source wars are like kids' games. Are you up against real evil? Well, it don't matter if you're weak or strong. We'll take you all the same.
You were a surgeon, right, Mr. Eldoon? You could operate on Walkie, couldn't you?
I wish.
What?
I'm afraid there ain't nobody in the country that could. Maybe not even the world.
So Walkie...
He's a real lucky to be alive even now.
Oh.
There's one problem.
Apollo?
The shard. Look at the nurse section.
That's right. This operation was how they met.
Yeah, the problem is she knew. She knew about Walkie's condition. Guaranteed. Why didn't she ever tell him? Doesn't make sense. If she knew about her patient was in serious danger, you'd think she'd want to get that second operation before getting engaged.
What was she thinking, Apollo?
Wild, really wild guess here. Money? I don't know, money, revenge on something that we don't know of.
Not very thinking, Alida.
Yeah, that's what I was also thinking, doggy. Marrying into some serious cash. Maybe. But... yeah. That's the thing, we don't know much about her. Oh, to be continued. Oh, nice. We got through the investigation part. Save. Save. Yeah. I think this is a good stopping point, even if it hasn't been fully 3 hours, but like I said, I don't want to start the trials and then forget where the heck I was going. Where the heck I was... Oh, yeah.